Hey guys, welcome back here on Interpreting Quotes, where I interpret your favorite quotes from all over the world, from the most popular, most famous philosophers, geniuses, thinkers and leaders. And today it's about one super nice quote from young Pueblo. You might know him, he's one of the best-selling authors of America, and he's posting on his Instagram account like every day different quotes and different deep thoughts about life and life lessons you can definitely learn something from. You cannot build a deep connection with someone who is disconnected from themselves. Young Pueblo. I saw this quote by Mr. Pueblo and I instantly felt touched. It's like he said something very deeply true. Because I know this in so many times in my life I had these connections. Or not deep connections, but connections. And I felt like, is this person even realizing what he or she is doing? Is this person even aware of our relationship? And how can it be that this person is so disconnected to me and to himself or herself? It's always felt like the people are only half of them is here, is in that moment, is listening to me or is talking to me or is like present, and the rest of the body or the rest of the person, its spirit, its mind, its body is just not there. It feels like you're talking to only half of character. And I learned that it's exactly that point what Jung says. You cannot build a deep connection with them because it's not that you are not able to connect or you are disconnected or you are wrong. It's just these people, they don't feel themselves. They don't realize themselves. They're not aware of their whole capacity of being human or of human being. It's like not your fault, but yeah, it can be the other way around, like you're disconnected and that's why people always destroy connections with you, or because of that maybe relationships are breaking up or something, but it's not the main point. And now you're aware of it and you can change it, but it's like we try to connect so deep, and most of people these days, especially young people like me or even younger, are trying to find deep connections where they can connect deeper than just body and mind. It's like they're looking for something deeper, like values, like values they're fitting, like values they share within the other people, with friends, partners and stuff, and even clothing and everything. Like I love every piece of clothes I have is one of my favorite because I love these and I have a deep spiritual connection to them. It's like my t-shirts, some of them are from special trips I took or have a special experience and in memories, and that's the connection is deeper than just on a body or material level. And the same is with people. You don't want just the body of the people. You don't want just the mind of the people, like what they think. No, it's like, what do they believe? What do they feel? What are their emotions, their deep thoughts? How do they see the world? How do they see life? And do they have perspective on life? Or what do they think about it? What do they feel about it when they think about the future, when they talk about the future? And we're people, young people, especially young people and thinking people, like overthinking people and intellectual people, always try to find these deeper connections, because it's hard to be only on a flat surface and not reaching deep and true connection. And what Jung says is like, you cannot build a deep connection with someone who is disconnected from themselves. Is help people to connect, to reconnect. It's not that you should sacrifice everything of you and your time and your energy. No, that's not it. But you have to understand, it's not that you have, but I don't want to say anything that you have to do or you must do or you mustn't. It's only if you want to reach a higher energetic state, like higher energy frequency, be that person who helps other people to higher their frequency, their energy frequency, their energy level. And if you are like forgiving, or if you are deep connecting, if you're trusting, if you're just grounded and you're optimistic about life, you can help other people to reconnect or to get higher, to improve their energy frequency. And that's basically it. He says you cannot build a deep connection with someone who is disconnected from themselves, but he's not saying you shouldn't try, or you should close these people, or you should leave these people, or you should stop building relationships because you think, oh, everyone is disconnected. It's just, he says, just you cannot build it, but you can help these people to rebuild this connection. And I can only say I did this many, many times. I helped people to reconnect, and it's one of the highest feelings, and it's one of the best moments in life when you feel this reconnection. And even for me, I also had to live this through. I felt disconnected and I lost a lot, and then I had to find myself, and I started to believe that there is connection, and the connection is bigger or more intensive or deeper than just like relationship or friendship. I mean just on a mental way. So I know you're my friend and you know I'm your friend. No, it's deeper. There is something way deeper. It's spiritual deeper. And yeah, that's what I think he means when he says you can build a connection, but it's not too late to try to help these people to find this connection. Even though it's not you who is connected to them. And we should learn not to let them fall or to leave them. We can help these people to find their inner connection to themselves, and that's the most important part about this quote, in my opinion. The call is stronger to stronger people to help the disconnected ones to reconnect. And I bet most of you guys have the ability to help people to reconnect. It's just that you're not aware of it, or you're not trusting yourself, your skills, your spiritual abilities. to help people to get out of this situation, out of this disconnectivity or disconnection. But actually, you are the people who can rebuild these connections, because now you know about it. It's not that you have to. You can decide to not do so, but you are capable of. You have this potential to help people to reconnect. So let's quickly talk about how can you help reconnecting. Like, first step is taking a moment and just breathe. I know that sounds stupid, but when do you take a moment in your life and just breathe? Just sit down or stand still or lay down and just breathe. Just take a deep breath and relax and stop the hustle for a moment. This is one very, very strong way to feel reconnection. And you can help to people, like at work, just say, okay, 1 minute, just stillness now. And then you say nothing for 30 seconds or 10 seconds, that's enough. Reset is the word. And second thing is, if you want to go even deeper or have a longer lasting effect, is you can let grow roots out of your legs when you sit, stand or lay. You just sit down, put your feet on the ground and just let grow energetic roots out of your legs to feel the connection to earth. And you will feel, if you do this for 10 or 20 days, you will feel more trust into life and in yourself and in your skills. And this will help a lot. And these are two very, very strong ways. Another way is you can sit down and just watch a video of the sea, for example, of waves coming up and going back on the beach. Maybe sunrise or maybe sunset. So your mind feels this reset and can relax for just a moment. So your heart takes over now and can regrow and reconnect, because this connection Jung is talking about does not happen in your mind or in a material way. No, it's happening deep inside on a spiritual way, when your heart is connecting again to life, to feeling alive. And that's basically it. So that's it for today, and I hope you liked it. And what do you know how to feel this connection? Or how can you help to people to reconnect? Let me know in the comments. I would love to read these things. And yes, I hope you enjoyed the session, and feel free to leave a thumbs up. And if you want more of these, or if you want to listen to more lo-fi stuff, you maybe consider to follow, to subscribe. Thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye bye.